right? So we're live everywhere.
Yeah. Yep. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well.
Good. So we can hear everyone. Yes, let me see.
Yeah, I hope everyone can hear with no echo. Just let me know if you can hear me clear.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, Lidia.
It's good.
Okay, good.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All good.
I'm just putting a message into the YouTube to say about readings.
I should put one in here.
Well, it's nice. We are celebrating. Well, you know, you typed there. We are celebrating Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And so, you know, happy Mother's Day for the, you know, US and our side. And I think UK's was in March, right? But,
yeah,
you know, it's always a great way to express, you know, how mothers are just important and especially in our lives. So that is something for, you know, every day, not just one day.
Yeah, that's mother. It's where is all the beginnings, right? The female figure, the mom, the warmth, the love, the everything. It's in there, right? It's just where we grow. Not to discounted daddies, but mother, it's important aspect of our life. So important. So to every mommies there, whoever just do celebrate Mother's Day, we sending lots of love. Yeah. And just take care of yourself, you know. Mommies need to take care of themselves first. Just remember about that self-love. And it's kind of just reminding me also about astrological aspects, which is coming. Welcome to May, right?
Yay!
I'm a little bit snoozed last week due to the wasn't a bit well, but yeah. So May, a transformative, amazing, excited May. The eclipse season is enrolling, the changes it's coming. So Jupiter going into the Aries. This is amazing on the 14th. It's now we love Jupiter in Pisces, but we need some drive, we need some fire and enthusiasm just to get that actions, you know, just something get quick. So some wealth, the success, the amazing opportunities coming your way. So watch out for this. And this is speaking a bit downsizing. Also Mercury go retrograde from the 10th of May till 2nd of June. So revise your friendships, your contracts, would you just everything, you know, so everything comes to you and just question, do I need this friend circus? Is it toxic? You know, do I need this contract to be revised? You know, what about your workplace? Do you need to check it out, those terms and conditions, you know? So just have a look. Everything will come. And everything with this calm, shockingly, or something, you know, breaking through for you. Just don't, I wasn't saying like, don't cry about that, you know, you can grieve, but know that everything there now comes with it. Pluto being retrograde as well, comes to heal and wash off everything from you, right? And not to go sign by sign because of, you know, it's going to be long, but yeah, it's honestly, I'm excited. I'm really excited of these times because there are a lot of growth. It's always a growth, but there is just now the planet support us as humanity, right? To move beyond our limitations, to see new opportunities, to just to speak up, to hear our voice within, and then just to act on that. So everything will be kind of like moving a bit fast paced now.
That's nice. You're talking, and I'm just getting these. We always want to, work on something. We are like, if this opportunity comes, like, I'm gonna get it, and the opportunity arrives, and we are scared. That's what happens to me. It's like, oh wait, I have it. No, I don't think I want it right now. No, I want it right now. Or you're saying, I just want to grow in my, in all my areas, and I'm going to do it. And once you're presented with the situation, you kind of go back and hide, right? It's like this is the opportunity for you to feel those weird feelings and to understand them and to just face them and keep going forward. And I'm saying it because it happened to me. So, and it's just like going back, where can I hide? What should I do? So, I used to not like the Mercury retrograde until I found it was my time to go in and like review and check. And
Revise.
Let's see what can I, how can I change? And it's not that it's always, flowing, but most of the times I found good things that happen when I consciously get the time to honestly look at the things that I need to, go over. So it's not that I want to, but I have a list of things that I need to redo, and I'm looking forward to that time. No, it's the 10th. You said 10th?
Yes, 10th. But obviously we're in the shadow period already. So, it's 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after. So I would, majority of astrologers saying like, I would delay to sign something. But, if you meant to sign some contract, right, for something, go for it and sign, because if you're going to go back to that again. Or maybe if you want something tangible, if you can delay. If you can't, there is a lesson for you. Okay, that's as pure as that lesson. So we're going to repolish our ego during the May. Okay, and we're starting already. Some of you may felt already. I would say I'm already feeling older. As I'm, I'm very deep in just feeling ahead, everything. So I already feel all of these eclipses, which is actually started on the 30th. It was partial solar eclipse. Now and 15, 16, it depends. We're going to talk about that next week. So you're going to feel it all right now. Just watch, observe what is happening, and watch how you react. Okay? Where do you react? From which place do you react? So this, Scorpio, the Pluto going introspective, and we're going to be diving in. And as you said, about even opportunities. Why do you scared? Are you scared? Fear of failure, fear of not enough, somewhere. It's interesting because of whatever memories appear, okay, it's always there to heal. For me, I was reviewing some of childhood, because if it's some memories appear and something triggers, some situation will trigger, and some memories from childhood will resurface. And I was thinking, why? Because of there is some not has been done, from as a child perspective, it's been just a bit oozy, hidden, you know. Yeah, maybe, you know, I thought I was a normal at that time, but it was, you know, as you're growing up, you understand it's actually not normal. You know, there are different situations, so it's always there, always there. So as a Mercury retrograde in Gemini, on Gemini, it's whatever we communicate, you know. So communication within, communication with others, right? So it's beautiful. I'm just, you know, I'm interested whoever what going through right now, what is starting to develop, what you starting noticing, you know, what is it there? You know, as the end says about the opportunities. So definitely for you going to be a vision of how you communicate, right? How you market yourself right there. Yeah, so it's social circuses, and yeah, it's interesting. So Gemini rules, and we're also in Taurus season, right? So some developing Taurus is quite cautious, right? It's steady. It's like a bull, right? It's going slowly but steady, you know, not fast. But the Aries, it's a fire, will give you quick developing of opportunities. Going to be like fire here. But what's happening, you know? But and how you will react. If you'll react slowly, that's okay. If you don't feel, then something, go ahead, put it pause. Go dive within retrospect, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to talk about astrology too for another maybe hour. It's minimum, but so
Okay. Yeah, so if anyone has questions about what we're doing on Instagram, we do energies of the week. We pull cards, and then we pull a name out of our magic bowl for whoever's interested in getting a free reading from the four of us. So we'll each pull a card for you and intuitively interpret it for you. So if you'd like one, just put your name in the comments and we'll put you in our bowl.
And also on YouTube, if you'd like to go in the bowl.
Yes.
Today I have it's actually the third eye when I go around the edge, but when I ding it, it's throat. So we've got a dual bowl today.
Cool.
I love it. This is how is everything connected, right?
Yeah.
I kind of was drawn to the vibes. Trust your vibes this week.
I wasn't planning to use this deck, but I think I'm going to use it. And I also wanted to pull some, yeah, how perfect. I wanted to pull some from the My Quality Time. So for Mother's Day, some ways that you can, you know, replenish and practice self-care. So we'll see
Is that a new deck? No.
It's not a new, I don't use it often, but it's not new. I hear a little echo. I don't know who it is.
Not me.
I'm muted.
Let me see. Let me check. I think I'm muted.
Got it, 2 jumpers.
Oh.
It's funny. It's kind of funny what this comes. So I'll begin. So it's Trust Your Vibes by Sonia Chiquette. I love Sonia. I love her energy, and this deck, you know, when I got it first time, because I love beautiful images, I love art. It was not so much staying with me, but now I love this deck because it's, you know, it's always up to the point. I've got to talk shop and take your time this week. So is it how I was talking about the talk shop, you know, like how you're talking to yourself, right? So there's a talk shop in the hall. Yeah.
Talk shop.
Talk shop. What do you
I just never
yeah.
heard it.
And take your time. So it's Instagram. Take your time and talk shop. So as I was talking about that, we're beginning to introspect, right? To revise, read. So I would say retalk your shop, right? And it's number 17. So first it's you. So how do you talk to yourself and to the 7? And 7, I would say it's your guides and angels, you know, and your divine team and whoever you want. Maybe if you not really up to divine team, maybe you can think about how you talk to others, right? But it's a reminder that we gotta do it from the heart, and from the heart and from your soul communicate and to draw this all vibes, you know, because this is the energy, you know, we're all energy. So how does it all coming to you? Whatever the action you take, how does it come? So listen to what is coming to you this week within, and how you do translate, how you channel the energy into the world around you. How do you channel that self-talk and talk to others as well? And take your time, yeah? So as I was saying earlier, this is kind of a confirmation with the taking your time, how you translate that, you know. So here it's nice, it's, you know, that's like a sun clocks, right? So whatever action you're going to take this week, take it with your time, like a Taurus, right? Steadily, step by step, baby steps, whatever, you know. And I want to say as well, everything, it's in divine timing. Okay, so if you need to take your time, just honor it. Honor your time. Also honor where you're going to put your energy, or what do you give your energy to, right? Because if you are divine, you are sacred, how do you distribute your energy? As a Mother Day, you know, like you need to find this energy for yourself, right? To get this energy for yourself and get that love and self-talk for yourself, and then to translate that everything in channel and, you know, distribute that to others. So, and again, 43, it's, you know, it's 7, it says divine, you know, communicate with love, with the high vibrations. I see some comments there, but Stufa.
Oh, it's Leonora. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Yeah. That's it for me.
I go? I guess so.
Yeah.
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 I'm-
All right.
I'm-
I'll go.
I'm
I'll go.
typing into YouTube, so I'm distracted.
So I was drawn to the spirit of the animals again. And this week, our animal, the penguin, authentic. And it says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So, you know, as I was reading the little booklet, it mentioned 2 really nice facts about the penguins. it says penguins are animals that are birds, but cannot fly. And with penguins, they switch the roles. So the male takes care of the egg and the female goes and gathers food, right? And this is talking about be yourself, be authentic. You're full of surprises, which makes me think that sometimes we are just enrolled in one, in one role. You are this and you need to be this because, I don't know, because your family wants you to be this, or because the situation made you to behave like this. So this week we are encouraged to find our uniqueness and experiment and see what happens. What happens if you do not have that routine that you follow every day? What can happen? What happens when you instead of talking first, just listen? What happens? What can happen if maybe you are not thinking of all this storm that is forming around me because such and such it's going on in your job, and you kind of stay there still and wait and think as your soul instead of getting the information from the outside? What can happen? There might be surprises and you might be, like amused of the way you handle it, or maybe the way that you waited just a little bit and you were able to understand things better, or just the things around you make sense without you having to, sometimes we go there with all the force and sometimes we just don't need it. And family, it talks about family, and family, remember, family can be your tribe as well. And when we find our tribe and we have our downs and we go and talk and we know that there are going to be these great souls that are going to listen to us, to understand us and to support us, we feel much better with whatever we have to face. And if you're lucky to have a family that can hear you, in your real family, then be thankful for that, because sometimes it's not that easy to find. There is always, someone that we need to learn, or we need to teach, or we need to experiment, and there are frictions. So just give thanks for the family you have, give thanks for the friends you have, and know that your uniqueness is so special and is there for a reason. So let's see how you are this week being a penguin.
I love it. And just a quick one, because if you're saying communication with the family, and I just get my eyes and drop it on the two persons, and like how a family, a talk show, also like to resolve maybe with the conversation with love and high vibration within the family also. Yeah, just to add it, and just how connected it is. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, saw a few people had joined us on Instagram, so I see you've put a comment in, Nor. So we've had someone ask a question on YouTube, so about their chemistry exam. So I've asked if they want to go in the pot. So if you would like a free reading where each of us pulls one, or sometimes more than one flies out, put your name in the comments, say yes please to a reading, and we will pull one name out once we've done our energy of the week. Yeah. So did you want to go next, or shall I go while I'm in full flow?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I've used the Gateway deck this week from Denise Lynn, and one card flipped out, and it is renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. So with this card, we are basically going through and getting rid of the stuff we don't need. And it doesn't need to be physical stuff that we're throwing out, although it does help. It's like, how can you want to buy some new clothes and that, but you've got nowhere to put them in the wardrobe. So, something I'm not very good at, because I'll keep it just in case. But, it's a similar thing, where if we hold on to stuff, we haven't got room to put the new stuff. So it's the same with emotions and holding on to old beliefs, old behaviours, going back into that, something might happen, and it's whether you go back into that old way of reacting to things. And sometimes something comes up, actually just not to test you, but to show you, and you might think, oh, actually, do you know what? If that had happened 4 months ago, I'd have really found that difficult. But actually, I've managed to realise in my head, oh yeah, okay, and I've just made so, and that can happen because we've dealt with the clutter in our head that is maybe making us overthink and everything. So yeah, so this is basically talking about decluttering, purifying our life from toxic thoughts, feelings, emotions, people. If there's things, it's definitely a time. And I think I'm right in saying, Lydia, I think with this full moon eclipse, it's going to be a good time for basically dealing with any
exactly. Because if this rubbish going to, as you said, if you have a full closet and you're just standing there like pushing the doors, oh my gosh, if it's gonna open, everything gonna split. But guess what is gonna happen? This eclipse expects you can't call that closet anymore. It's over full and it's going to. Yeah. This is perfect. I just love the synchronicity, how all this, cards is just coming with.
But the other thing I'm noticing is obviously they're standing on the top of that cliff to get rid of it. And sometimes we can feel like we're on the edge of a precipice and we really want to move forward, but it's that taking that leap of faith. And sometimes it could be because we're maybe scared of failing. Other times it actually could be we're scared of succeeding, because even though we really want something, it's probably going to bring changes into our life, and we'll be like, but what's it going to be like once it does come in? But it's just, what if it's brilliant? What if it is meant to happen? And quite often I find that things happen that maybe are unexpected, and it takes you on a different route to where you're going, but it's so much nicer. It's like going onto the country roads instead of being on the motorway. And so this is what my card is encouraging us this week, is to get rid of any clutter from any area.
Oh,
love it.
That I like that. I just link it with this in the sense of not being what other people want you to be. Like, yes, get all those thoughts, that clutter, that about how you have to be, how do you have to represent. It's not for others, it's for you. Just be who you want to be. Don't pretend to be someone that you are not comfortable being. I like that, Tracy.
But it's a growth as well. Just don't forget about where it's uncomfortable, then you're starting to grow. It's like, okay, I have to do it.
It's kind of like being your authentic self, as opposed to being who you've been conditioned to be, or society wants you to be, or so just letting that go and I feel like I feel like it's a release of a fear of judgment or what others think. Like that's
Trying to fit in, isn't it? Sometimes
yeah,
I
that's
think,
like a theme.
yeah,
Yeah.
when I was growing up, I sort of didn't speak up because I didn't want confrontation, or I didn't want judgment, or I didn't, want to be wrong.
Right.
But yeah, so hopefully with people who might be watching or watching it on replay, hopefully you'll learn a lot quicker than I did that it's okay to speak your truth.
We
It's okay to
all-
Divine
speak to yourself.
timing.
Yes,
It's
we all
also
move
Yeah.
at our own pace.
Yeah. I was just a bit slow.
It's okay.
There is always, it's depending on where was the Saturn, also this is like there is a slow developing in relationship, like in love, old bloomers. So
But I mean, if you I have the belief that we all kind of, to a certain degree, plan out our experiences before incarnating. So it's like Lydia said, it's all meant to happen as we wanted it to happen, even though in our earthly reality, it's not. Sometimes you want to push it and want it to be here faster or yeah, but it's all happening as it's meant to happen. Like
exactly, this is what this is always like double, on the scales. There are some people incarnate to receive whatever they done throughout incarnate, and some are having a free spirit just to go there, go get it, work for it, just initiate, right? There is some of the bodies, but some of the people like literally very much started to just allow it. This is the thing, allow. And if you believe into the higher dimensions, into the energy, whatever it is, God for you, the universe, just allow things to happen. We're all having fear of I would say what is coming to us, right? Even if you just put it as like, oh, I wonder how it's gonna come up. Oh, what's gonna be in 3 months? Oh, did I done it wrong? Or did I put it with things? And I'm just like, ooh, that's it. Self-sabotage, switch it on the brain. And there you go. And we're going and rolling and rolling and rolling until we're going to it's, and then it's like, oh, my energy, oh, it's not there. Don't waste your energy on spinning things around again.
It's like, that reminds me of the kind of like the Abraham Hicks. It's like not our job to know the how, it's just our job to know what it is that we want and put intention behind that and put a little energy behind it, but not to keep repeating, because how is the universe's job and our intention is just what we need to put out there, and of course with action behind it, but not to the point where we want to figure out every little step. Like me.
I don't know how, right?
I keep getting that as well at the moment. It's just allow things to be. Don't.
Yes.
Please do. Allow things to be.
Yes. Which leads me into our final message of the week, which is divine feminine. And it says moon. I don't know where to put it. Moon and black moonstone. And so this is all about allowing everything just to flow, not pushing, not wanting, to make things happen faster than how they're supposed to happen. There's always some learning experience or something that you might be missing by trying to rush things. So this is I barely ever use this deck, but I'm gonna read some of the
you just
book. Yeah,
competing, isn't it, to yourself?
Says the divine feminine is about surrender, receiving, nurturing, love, mystery, vulnerability, power, flow, tenderness, empathy, and sensuality. When connecting to this potent energy, we are able to stand strong in our all-knowing and encompassing strength. We will also know when to soften and surrender to the power of vulnerability and understand the dance between the two. So this is not just for women. This is men and women, because everyone has both energies within us. And it's just like finding a balance and not, like I said, pushing. This is a time to allow to go within to, you know, it's like the energy of the moon. That's very feminine. It's all,
Take your time.
yeah, it's, it allows you to go deeper into your intuition and kind of with the flow of your emotions. And this looks like a big wave of, you know, like an ocean wave to me. It's very deep and diving into the subconscious kind of, and to sit with those emotions and not to get so attached to them, but kind of notice them. And if they bring up something, like not to dismiss it, but just to acknowledge it and say, yes, I know this is coming up. I know that this needs release, and, you know, thank you. And I release it instead of just, you know, holding on tight and letting it take up that energetic energy within you. So it's like the decluttering, like on every level. So yeah, and I'll read the Black Moonstone. It says it connects you to the divine feminine. This is a crystal. So if anybody likes to use crystals, it helps you surrender to the mystery of your soul. It also assists you to feel strong in the face of vulnerability. So this is also about not being afraid to be vulnerable with people and even with yourself, because sometimes we want to stuff stuff deep down and never look at it again. And I don't want to admit to myself that I'm feeling this way, or I'd rather feel a different kind of way. So it's just let it come up, let it express itself, and then just let it go. So what's funny is I pulled my quality time, and I also got stargazing, which is like the moon is right there. And so there's a lot of energy around the moon and the stars, and yeah, just that reflection. So this is for me a time or a week that you might want to reflect on everything, kind of what we've been saying. And enjoying that time, not just kind of like rushing it. Just take your time with the reflective. Maybe you want to journal before going to bed, and then when you look back on it, you can always see where was I at this point, you know, how was I feeling? And yeah, that's what I get with that. And then I got sing, and even though the colors are not what I would associate with the throat chakra, but this says to me throat chakra, singing. So expression, for sure. This is a big, like a release of that, like that creative and passionate energy with the colors in this card. So it's just, singing is a great way to release your emotions. And yeah, it for me, it's like clearing. And it doesn't matter if you have a fantastic voice or maybe not so great voice. It's not about that. Just sing to release the emotions. Yeah, so that's my message this week. It's a lot of feminine energy on this Mother's Day, and honoring that and letting it have having its space, and yeah, not rushing. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and you know that having a group, a support group is essential during this period of time when, you know, you're getting that emotion that sometimes gets stuck and you don't know what to do with it. And it's like you have to feel it. And it's so good to reach and have that, you know, that support from others that, come on, you might not be comfortable right now, but go, you can do it. And so just look for your tribe. Try to find those friends that have the same, you know, that think alike, because
On the
they are
same
going to be
vibe.
your, you know, they are going to be your group. The way you support and you help each other, that's the only way to move. I don't think we, of course we cannot do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I was getting, it's like a kind of like that, people that are going to nurture you, you know, people that are going to not just take from you or want from you, and just finding people that are actually there to nurture you, not just
And with Mercury retrograde in Gemini, this is a perfect thing. You can see who is nurturing and who is getting you down. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. And
Yeah.
so this is all about, you know, as a Tracy says, release, declutter physically, internally, detoxify your body from the toxins, you know, purge everything within and without, right? You can't do it alone, you know. And when you just do that, allow things to happen, open, receive, as a feminine, yeah, receive and allow. Don't be on constant go. As a Taurus, you know, take baby steps right there.
I think having even if it's just one friend or a network of friends that you know that you can just ping a message at a time of need. You know, you just want to bounce some ideas off them, or, you know, because a lot of the time, I mean, I know we do it in our group and with our fifth member who doesn't want to be on screen, you know, we can just put a message in and you can just feel the love and support within the five of us, you know, or other people, you know, I can send messages to, and it's priceless, you know. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I was having some anxiety earlier in the week, and I was just, all my thoughts came in the form of a message. And after I wrote the message, I was like, oh, maybe I should calm down and take one step at a time.
And you know, it just takes for you to write.
Yeah, exactly.
And it helps you release. It's like you're, you're just, and somebody is listening, and you feel like,
yes, it
feels
does make you feel like that. Yeah.
Yep. Physical release.
Yeah.
So what is
okay? So should we just hold our cards up just so everyone can see them? I'm on YouTube at the moment.
Oh, just do like
YouTube and
from far away.
Instagram. There. So everyone can see them.
I like how I got the same colors that I got in the first card and these two cards. I feel like that's
it's very feminine. And it's like also the yin and yang. So to say that it's with the feminine.
The balance.
Yeah.
That's what I was
love it.
Now.
Love it.
Okay.
By the way, the 14, it's good to heal. The good things to do the practice of whatever shamanic, healing, releasing. The 14. So just note it yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So had you got anyone in the Instagram chat to go?
I don't. There's a few people that were on here, but if anyone would like a free reading or a chance to get a free reading, just put your name in the comments or say yes.
There is on YouTube is Radek, and
he's in the pot.
And there was a question about it, but no answer though.
No, I asked if they wanted to go in the pot, so I have no idea whether Anchal Diwan is still there or not. Yeah, because I saw Leonora had joined on Instagram, and I know she hopped in a bit late last week, so I didn't know whether she'd put in the comments. But yeah,
no.
So it's last call, otherwise it's Radex. He's the only one in there.
Is there a question? A specific question?
Yeah, just
no.
Yeah, write down the question. So for to be more specific, not that it's going to be a general. Just we quite a delay on YouTube. I'm gonna say
it's quite slower. Yeah,
very slow.
Big time.
Yeah, but I can go through the ritual. Oh, who's oh, Radek, it's you. Oh, he's happy.
Yeah.
Just
so I suppose it's a happy. Oh, yes, I do. So is there a question, or you just wanted just a general reading? And I'm gonna change the deck. By the way, when I was tuning into the energy, I saw your soul standing here. So I kind of saw that. Just the deck. Yeah. This deck.
So is there a question, or
looks like general?
General.
Okay.
Oh, general, yes. Interesting. I've seen Emily's joined. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's in Instagram. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I have from the Oracle of the Fairies. It says flourish. And it says the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So I'm gonna read from the book. This says, from pain comes growth, and this growth can inspire others who are going through similar discomfort. The lotus flower fairy comes to say that you have a wealth of experience that can be used to help others. When we learn from the past and from painful experiences, we can truly and fully flourish into beautiful beings who shine from the inside. You're a beautiful flower born of the lessons of the past. If you're going through a tough time right now, this fairy reminds you that you're receiving life's spiritual ingredients with which to grow and flourish. This card tells you that a lotus flower and a rose can't be compared. For every flower is unique and beautiful, and the same goes for us humans. We each have special talents, skills, and no one can be as good at being you as you are. The fairies know this only too well, so celebrate the wonderful person you've become and continue to flourish. Yeah.
I'm gonna go because it's just an addition to your message. So it's just, I felt like a transformation in the energy. And I say to me, there is a lot of things needed to be shredded, wash it, flow it. And the water card came in, water the emotions. So I got 5 of water. There you go. It's a mermaid with a heart, the shell, right? And you can see the energy. It's water, but it just, like washing. Oh, you can't see it on the card, but I can, it does say, release the grief, allow sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and the flow of the emotions. I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I'm present in my feelings today. I fully forget myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer works for me. I make amends to those I may have harmed when emotion was coloring my perception. I surrender any resentment to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into the miracles. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. So that whatever it this week coming up, whatever it is within triggers in the head, right? Then triggering the emotions, notice that and allow that to flow, because of it's there, as we said, with the energy of the week, it's there to be transformed and it's gonna come up, right? So little triggers will trigger within, allow that to flow emotionally. Yeah, and it's going to change all your emotional, I would say, pattern, because of 5, it's for change.
Is it okay if I go next, Diana? Because I think this follows on really well. The first card I've got for you, Radek, is from the I Am I deck. And the one that flipped out is anger. Okay, so I'm actually going to read from the book in case there's some sentences or words that jump out to you. But this is with Archangel Ramiel. It says, anger is our way, let me hold that up. Anger is our way of forcing attention towards matters not in alignment. Whether directed at oneself or outwardly to others, its appearance flags a problem. Pull back and reassess. The way's not clear to forge ahead. More attention, readjustment, or consideration is required. Something's been forgotten, misplaced, misunderstood. Conditions are not right to reach the required outcome. Recognize the root cause of the problem and take this opportunity to reconfigure what may have just been hidden, missed, forgotten, or ignored. Ask for the guidance that is needed for the highest good of all concerned. Ask for the necessary help, healing, insight, and understanding to appear. Remain neutral at this time. Don't focus on the problem. Instead, release attachment. Wait for life to highlight a solution more in keeping with requirements. Then recognize, acknowledge, and give thanks. And it's suggesting connecting with the following crystals: black obsidian, rose quartz, magnesite, black tourmaline, garnet, or green chlorite. And there's an affirmation: I trust love, patience, clarity, truth, and understanding will diffuse all present anger and clear the blockage. So then I went to the Power of Surrender deck from, I think it's Judith or Olaf. I've hidden the box and it doesn't have a guidebook, and was asking what will help you with the anger card. And it is surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And I just love that image with that sunflower. And it's like, if you imagine that is the essence of you, at the center of you, and you want to get it opened up and you want to get it shining. So it's like, it's not that you're not worthy, it's not that you don't deserve success or abundance or anything, but it's those thought processes that get in the way that cause the blockage. And then we can overthink things, and then we can put more blocks in our path. And so, yeah, it's just sort of working with it and peeling back layers as they become ready to be released. But I suppose a bit like the petals opening, you know, that as each time a petal opens, then it's going to release what was hidden underneath. So, yeah, so that's my 2 cards for you.
Nice. I think this goes really good with your cards, Tracy. So I'm glad you went before me because, well, I use the energy oracle cards, and you got appreciation. And I was feeling worry for everything. This, you know, this feeling of wanting everything to be beautiful, perfect, just the way it is, you know, following all the rules. And here you can see this lady is holding flowers. The flowers are so beautiful. And she's just looking at, you know, she's just so proud of those flowers. And behind her, everything is dry, not being taken care of. So here, a message for you is to just do not center on one particular thing and make it look perfect. When you have a garden that can be, you know, cultivated, grown, there are so many good things that are there. You just need to take time and be thankful for. Be thankful for all the things that you have around you, that you have not noticed because you just have one goal. Your goal was the flower. Your goal was that single flower. But the rest was not taken care of. So begin to appreciate what you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. Things are not perfect. Just take care of your garden and appreciate every single seed that comes from, you know, from all the ones that are around you. And together you can just, you know, begin to grow that prosperous garden, because it can be prosperous. You can just, you know what you can, you can show your results, and you are holding them in your hand, but you're just holding just one bunch of flowers when you could be holding the whole garden. So begin to give thanks for what you have. Begin to appreciate the situations, the people that are around you, and begin to grow that beautiful garden, because you have everything, all that intention, all that passion, you have it. Just don't close yourself in one thing, and don't let the other dry, because relationships, it can be also other businesses that can be just going away because they are not being taken care of. So that's my message for you. Oh, and it has a beautiful affirmation. Where is it? Oh, I choose to see, let's see, there you go. I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day, and I am attracting even more to be grateful for it. So
That was what, yeah.
That was beautiful.
I was gonna add that to the message. I was gonna say that a really easy way is gratitude, and if you have like a little gratitude journal, or just 3 things that you're grateful for in the morning or before you go to bed, you can put it in your phone, on your notes. It's really simple, and it helps you to focus on the positive and bring that energy back around to yourself, because that's the energy that you're putting out. That's what's going to come back to you. So I feel like that would be a great practical thing to do. And yeah, and I also love that all the cards had flowers in them. So I don't know, maybe you guys can get a big bouquet of flowers in your house and help,
Use some
Right.
water for the flowers.
Yeah, because this is a lotus and a rose, and then a sunflower, and it's just and it's just like having that variety of a little bit of everything.
As on the field, if you take care of these flowers which you have right now, bees will come and spread, and the entire field will grow, right?
More seeds, more seeds.
Yeah.
So from one thing it grows big thing and vibrating. Yeah, as you will wash your emotions and anger for whatever it is coming from, releasing, and roses, some flowers, and this is like a flower too. It's just growing your heart, everything. So yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, Radak has said, wow, I'm always amazed of messages and how all your messages are related. Thank you, loves.
Yes.
Oh,
you're very welcome.
They are always related. I like that. They are
connected. Yeah.
So,
beautiful.
The flow of the energy. I really like that. I like those messages.
Yeah.
And it's also, it's also, you can always find little messages for yourself too. So it's not just for the person that we're reading for.
Yes. That's true, Noor. It's not.
We can take.
This is not for you, but for all of us.
All of us, yeah.
And anyone who watches it, isn't it? Anyone that watches on replay or whatever.
Yeah.
And as we're always saying, they're timeless. So someone might come across this in 2 months, but that's the time they're meant to find it. So.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, we all can use that.
Yes.
Every time. Thank you everyone for joining. We wish you
Have an amazing week.
yes, and it's amazing week. Amazing. Especially the 11th, 10th, are very good days as well. So look out of those, and yeah, just bloom and talk with yourself with love and spread it to others with love. Yeah, communication on the high vibration. Don't fall into the anger and fear. Lots of love to everyone. We stay
Have a
tuned
great
for
week,
updates.
everyone.
Clean your email, your inbox. I don't know why. When I saw Tracy's card of clutter, yes, that one. I got the clean your email.
inbox.
Yes,
And
clean
you know,
subscribe from
okay.
those mails,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know,
I
I
know
actually
those
had
are-
quite a decluttered day yesterday because I was getting rid of a load of emails and filing them away instead of having 500 in the inbox. And so I was doing that. I was shredding loads of old paperwork, you know, and yeah, so I've already started it without even
I need
realizing
to.
it.
I think that was like, oh, you pay attention. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mermaid of Silence said, thank you, ladies. These are great messages for the week. Wishing you all a great week. Lots of love.
You too.
Back to you.
hello, lots of love,
to you.
lots of love to
Lots of
everyone.
Lots of love.
Okay,
So
have a great
stay
week,
tuned.
everyone.
Bye.
Happy Mother's Day. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.